This is the San Dieguito High School, especially people that I graduated with. Wow. My cousins went there 10 years after I did, and I guess they were still telling Danny Quinn war stories, in the halls. Yeah, from legend to, what some would say bum, trip. I've been on one. I mean, not a mental one, like LSD or anything, but a journey meeting people that I would have never met had I continued on my football path, to people that inhabited Cancer Court, the non-athlete. I tried to steer my children away from football. My oldest listened. Yeah, between my two boys, I have the athletes and kids who don't play sports covered. And you know, it's been said that football players are basically treated like gods, and I can actually say that there was a time when Dan Quinn was damn near like a god on earth. I mean, you know what? Playing football at Notre Dame, yada yada. Wow. I wonder how many people have rejoiced. I mean, not all the time. I don't think I'm the center of anyone's universe, but that I fell from fucking grace. Doesn't matter. To all my friends like Pete Carroll, Jim McCrans, Tim Bybee, and anyone else, Tommy Kalmeyer that I haven't mentioned. Dan Quinn's gonna be rich. But I have about 8% body fat. I'm eating so much that it should be quite a bit more, but because of lots of stevia and previously pure H2O, I'm leaner and faster than I was when I was wrecking people, fucking people up. You know what I'm saying? See the plate. How about, what was it, Steve Taylor from Lincoln? Remember when I blasted him up the middle in the center of the field? Then he hit the sidelines, and so did I, man. He could not run me. I was fast as fuck, and you know what? I turned my back on football, guys, because I would end up having fucking guys like Russ Purnell killed Tom Kalmeyer. No shit. Russ Purnell, without a doubt. If I choose to go to the NFL, that means, well, you know what? It means I walk onto the Raiders, man. So I stay in California, and I'm probably in contact with Mark Brandon a lot more. I probably talk with him, and maybe talk him either out of or through and around whatever entanglement it was that got him fucked up for 280 years plus life in a federal pen. And you know what? You're dead, fucktard, for what you failed to do and get me a job. Seriously. I mean, seriously, it's not bullshit. And I can't believe that people with money that like to make movies and shit just haven't started to pay to validate this shit. But, why don't you send somebody to the federal pen, Russ, and ask him ask Mark Brandon if he offered to do the guy that handcuffed me to a tree for 4.5 hours when I was 8 years old, and then think about if he's my friend and he's willing to make that offer, if I asked him, to start doing asshole coaches in the NFL that had it coming. Wow. Trip. So, yeah, San Diego High School. No, I'm not Uncle Rico, talking shit about things that I couldn't do. You know what? I mean, when I'm fucking tracking fast wishbone quarterbacks in an open field from behind on their way to touchdowns, they don't get them and shit. Yeah, I had speed to burn. And you know what, Tommy? I could have taken over. If I don't get hurt, dude, I am fucking people up, man. And you know what? I'm glad that I chose boxing because it led to my kids. And I love them so much that if it meant the world fucking dying, but I have them, I take them, and then fuck everybody in the neck, man. Seriously, that's how it is. But since you're in the NFL now, okay, I mean, that shit could change. You could be out of a job, right, when Jack fucking loses his, and if and when. Think about the future, all right? I have an 8% body. Did I say that again? Put it like this. I just had this thought, and I'm not going to go back and fucking change the whole video. since you're a coach with the Jacksonville Jaguars, when you guys come out to play the Raiders, if you do, can you get it so I can actually walk on and, get a few shots? I'll play defensive back, okay? How about like monster back? How about like John Lynch? How about I'm bigger than John Lynch, I think. How big is John Lynch? I know that I would kick John Lynch's ass in a fight. I know that I'm faster than John Lynch. He might be a great guy, but you know what? I lay wood too, and I bet you if I got a couple of fucking chances to actually cover passes, in a free safety or a strong safety position, that I could probably lay wood. And you know what? If I don't knock myself out when I lay a hit, someone's going. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be cool, man. And if I could prove that shit, put it like this, Tommy. If I can cage fight at 43, why the fuck wouldn't I be able to play? I mean, maybe not in a prolonged season, because that's a lot of fucking bruising and bumps and shit, but I'm faster than I was when I played at Notre Dame. I am a lot. I might not be able to bench as much because I just had shoulder surgery and shit, and I haven't benched, for a long time. And no assholes talking shit. 405 bench press in high school, clean, no steroids, okay? I didn't do steroids once, okay, until Notre Dame once, when Lou Holtz was there. And that was when Lou came in and said, you know what, wow, we got to get bigger, faster, stronger, and I'm going to leave that up to you. Goodbye, gentlemen. And he walked out. And, I could have said that I didn't do steroids, but fucking damn, half the team did. I know damn well Frank Stamms did, but he didn't get tested for the Cotton Bowl, even though he was playing in the Cotton Bowl. But Dan Quinn got tested, and I was in the fucking stands. I mean, talk about bizarre reality, role reversal and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, that was to San Dieguito, to basically anybody. I mean, you know what? If you lived in Encinitas, you knew who Dan Quinn was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first football, and then I come back, and some asshole starts making these comments about me running around in this fucking jacket right here, bitches. In this red jacket, this North Face Gore-Tex jacket, I'm running around in the fucking 90-degree summer heat. I'm running 6 miles a fucking day, bitches. You know what? I was melting down. I didn't want to fight at super heavyweight. I wanted to fight at 201. You know what? I had a plan. No shit. I was a machine. I ran 6 fucking miles a day, 6 days a week. Do you realize I was running 120 miles a month? No shit. I was on a mission. I knew for some reason I was compelled to get famous. And you know what? The here and now is no one knows my fucking name, even though the Bad Boy Club sticker was created by Boogaloo, who knew me before and after I knocked those 5 fucktards out at Juanita's and shit. And yet still no one knows my name. So people at San Dieguito High School, then, now, whatever, it doesn't matter. San Dieguito High School, a lot of people snorted coke, okay? Get some stevia at your local Trader Joe's, $10 an ounce, a lot cheaper than an ounce of Ayo that you probably wouldn't even have a connect to get anyways and shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then snort that shit, Twitter it, start the fucking, tell you what, Dan Quinn's going to be rich. No shit. And I was thinking that things could have been a lot smoother for me. Things at San Dieguito. Like, the fucking, before I sat my ass in my first class, I had already beaten up a senior with a beard. He was in the band. Yes, I did take jibes that it didn't count as a fight because he was in the band, but you know what? I wasn't trying to denigrate people in the band because I think that's actually really cool. Hopefully it didn't sound like that. I was thinking about how funny it was back then. But anyways, so auspicious beginnings. Did you know that Dan Quinn thought he was ugly until he was 18? Did you know that Dan Quinn got teased? His 7-inch cock would shrink up to about like that in battle situations. So getting teased by guys in the fucking locker room. What I should have said is, you know what? That's not what your mama or your girlfriend said, bitch, when I stuck it in her and she fucking screamed. But you know what? I was so insecure and shit. And so it's no wonder that when people fucking actually sought me out and try to start fights with me, oh my God, that was like icing on a fucking cake, man. I was in seventh heaven. You know, people being assholes trying to fight me from how I remember it, and then me basically blowing the fuck up with my hands. So, you know what? Because of stevia, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Quinn is fighting for his first world title, albeit at 43. I will beat Rick Vardell. I did it before. He's gotten older, and I'm much better than I was when I fought him before. I think I'm going to overwhelm him. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. And you know what? It is what it is. I'll be rich one day. And Craig Tusher, you know, it's like this. You have the money to actually fund this. You could write it off on your taxes easily. It's doing something like that, man. When you fund a little business thing and then you write it off on your taxes, that's a freebie that you don't fucking give to the government, and you know they waste and then butt fuck you in the process. So people wake up. I'm gonna be rich. You know, I'm lean and shredded, and it's going to be even more so. I'm eating like a pig. It's all because of stevia. And if you listen and help me pay this forward, you know what? You're going to be like, God damn, man. I can't believe what a nice guy Dan Quinn is or became because, you know what? He actually retired us.